everyone, my name is Anisa Shofa Khoirina with the last number of 45, and now I'm going to tell you about language assessment. Okay, so what is language assessment? So language assessment is the process of collecting information about a student's language abilities to understand their knowledge, skill, and also overall performance. Okay, so it is very important in education because it helps teacher to give grades, provide feedback, and also track students' progress. And actually, why language assessment matters? So assessment is an essential part of teaching and learning. It helps to identify students' ability and needs. The second one is support teacher in making better decisions such as grading and also teaching method, and it also can improve the effectiveness of instruction. And the last is it is also avoid negative impact caused by poor assessment. Okay, so next I will talk about types of language assessment. 1. Diagnostic assessment. So this type is used before learning begins to check students' prior knowledge, and its goal is to identify students' strengths and weaknesses, and for example pre-test, interview, and also observation. And 2. There is formative assessment. Actually, this assessment is done during the learning process. It also can help monitor student progress and also provide feedback for improvement. For example, something like quizzes, classroom discussion, observation, and also interactive activity. Okay, so 3, there is summative assessment. So actually, this type is conducted at the end of a lesson or course. Its purpose is to measure students' achievement. For example, a final exam, project, and also presentation. And next, 4, it is performance and skill-based assessment. Actually, this assessment evaluates how well students can apply their knowledge in a real-life situation, such as role plays, presentation, and also portfolio. Okay, so 5, episodic assessment. Okay, so this type focuses on students' personal progress by comparing their current performance with their past performance, for example, reflection journal and also self-assessment. Next, 6, norm-referenced assessment. Actually, this assessment compares students' performance with others in group. It is commonly used in standardized tests such as national exam and SAT or ACT. Okay, so 7th, criterion references assessment. So this type's assessment is to measure students based on specific standard or learning objective, not by comparing them to others. For example, a grammar test with passing scores, or we can also use rubric-based speaking tests. The next one is self-assessment. So students evaluate their own learning to improve awareness and also independence. For example, checklists and learning journals. And the last one is peer assessment. So peer assessment is assess their classmates' work. This also can help improve collaboration and also critical thinking by the students. For example, giving feedback on friends' assignment, something like that. Okay, so in conclusion, language assessment include different types with different purposes. from identifying students' starting point, monitoring their progress, and it also to evaluating their final achievement. Understanding this type helps a teacher choose the right assessment method and create more effective and fair learning experiences. Okay, I think that's all from me, guys. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope this video can help you to understand about this matter. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much and have a good day.